Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. You know what, while I'm here, yes, I thought there'd be a, let's pick up that, that's not going to weigh a lot, is it? Bit of cabbage. Let's pop these over to the store. So it's a few lettuce as well. Why not? We're in March. It's all go. Busy, busy, busy over here. Try that one. Takes them fine, no tilting. And I think all of our equipment is over at some apples as well. All of our equipment is over at the livestock farm, ready for the next part of spring's hard work. So it's sorghum today, and I've been on the mod hub and I've had a look about, and I think I've found brilliant. I think I've found a planter that looks a little bit more vintage that we might be able to use. However, there's varying sizes of it. It's expensive. I mean, it's not expensive in the grand scheme of things, but the smallest one's 20 grand, and it's not a lot bigger than the planter we've got. And I've bought a second-hand trailer for the feeding of the animals, so I've sent somebody out on the Porsche to go and fetch it. I wonder if these bits will show up. Oh, cabbages are showing up, aren't they? All of it. Nice, nice. Let's pay for the trailer. But just, you know, it uses the Porsche and it gets us shunting stuff backwards and forwards. I'm still debating. Oh, there it is. I've pulled up. Still debating. That's alright. A 1600 litre trailer, that. That'll do us alright, won't it? Yeah, I'm still debating a shake-up of some of the vehicles whenever, I mean, when the time is available. Obviously it'd be nice to do a bit of an agricultural thing. It'd be nice if we could take some of our bits to sell. However, at the same time, I suppose we have got quite a bit of wood that could be sold. I think we're going to need to do a bit of we need to put a headland in around here, don't we, as well? Yeah, we do, really. Let's just pop this off a minute. Plan this out. There's no perfect spot when you're using this steering wheel to stop it moving. Painting. Be nice lush grass base. That is all ready. I think this needs to be brought along a bit. Oh dear. That's an annoying shape. That all the way down there. That's a nice large patch. This I think is going to need a reasonable headland putting in. Probably didn't need to go that wide on this bit. Ooh. And then that's going to need to be grassed. Let's give it a smaller bit again. Oh, bugger. Yeah, fresh on the success of the last one. That's definitely going to need something putting in there, isn't it? But we will want a headland because it's very tight on the end to turn around. And next month this will start to grow again, so it'll all sort of start to look a bit more cohesive is the word I'm going to use. And then we're going to need some sort of bush action going on here, aren't we? Ooh. Was more than I was expecting. That'll be a read, I think. That'll be a read. Have a look at that in a minute as we go by. Open up this. That's the one. That's your boy. So this is going to be our sorghum field. not the neatest there. That bush is quite... I might have to build that out at some point. That's okay. At least while I do this, it's going to give me an idea of I need to make sure I slightly go over this, because I can't really see my line as to where the grass starts and the field stops. So yeah, I need to... This is going to give me an idea of just how big a job planting is going to be with that small planter that we've got. That's meant to be a 2 metre planter, so I don't particularly see the bonus of putting a smaller one in, really. Thinking we just give it, start off with just using the small planter. This will no doubt want some sort of fertiliser as well. I don't mind using a chemical fertiliser, which is good because we use it on all the contracts, but you know, the idea of an organic farm's much more. We're just not there yet. Not there yet. There we go. And we have cut in. It's quite a big bush that I've just put up there, isn't it? Let's get another look at it. I might have to change it. Oh yeah, I'm not. It's the Porsche's horsepower. If it could, it's finding jobs for it to do, really. I know I did say I was happy to... I was thinking we'll have a load of vintage tractors as a bit of a farm museum. But you want to be able to have them working, don't you? They want to be useful. So you've got to find a job for it, haven't you, really? If you can't give it anything to do, then apart from me just pootling backwards and forwards on it, which I don't mind, but could that money be invested elsewhere, or on a similar tractor with a bit more horsepower on it? It's like this John Deere, I was totally up for selling, but it quickly became a useful tool for the contracts. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. I'll crack on with this and I'll come back to you momentarily. It not took that long at all, really, to get this field. And it's not the biggest of fields, so is it, to be fair, and I've just made it smaller. But getting there nicely. I have just bide in my little eye. We have some rain on the way. That wasn't in the script. Although, to be fair, we might be able to get all this done before then. Although I say that, planter's not exactly going to be flying through it, is it? I think it runs about 6 miles an hour, which compared to the other one, oh yes, I love it when you get the whole strip in. I wonder what the speed of the other planter is. I should show you really, shouldn't I, so you get a bit more of an idea of what I'm talking about, because I'm just it's going on about some sort of planter. I don't know what he means. Excuse me. Right, let's pop this away. Don't need this at all, because this is going to be our 3 harvestable fields. The next ones will be ploughed, although we could I certainly could consider running this over again for a little tickler. Jimmy cracked corn, but we're not. We need some feed, so we're going to be doing sorghum. Let me show you. Oh yes, let me planters. It's these, the penta, lizard pentas. Now this is the small one, a 5 row. I suppose that's a 2 row. So that is a lot bigger. 2.8 tons. Fertilises as well though. Doesn't require any horsepower. 3.1 meters, that's a bit more. That only requires 70. Inoculant tank. What does that do? That ups your holding. Planting markers, should you need them. Oh, hold on. 2008. It's a no-go. That's a shame. That's a shame. Take it away, boys. Take it away. That's a shame actually, because it does look quite old. And I suppose you could change the colours and everything to make it look older, couldn't you? Well, it's the only option we've got other than using the very old school. I think it's worth a shot just to give it a test. Don't need that, that's 2 lights. You can totally make it look old, can't you? I mean, the writing looks pretty old. I mean, modern for this series, but is it worth giving it a go? You'd use a blue, wouldn't you? Matting, if you're putting a matting down. Top. Not using that. That definitely looks old. 3 meters. Let's lease it. Let's give it a go. I know it's oh, I need 70 horsepower now, don't I? Is this 70? I think it's 70. I know it's not as you would say, that it doesn't look 2008 to me. That doesn't look 12 years old. It looks older than 12 years old. Let's give it a go. I'll go and pick it up and I'll come back to you. We can put fertiliser in as well, so that saves putting the slurry down on that field. I wonder if we'll have time to attempt to slurry the other field then. That could be handy. I got myself a road tree because I'd left my trailer down there, and it's got a hitch on the back, so good stuff. I shall show you when we're out of these trees. The Landini's not struggled at all with it, to be honest, surprisingly. Obviously it's on wheels, so it's not, we're not lifting the whole thing. Here we go. It does look like an old planter for my liking. Feel free to argue in the comments if you don't think it does. And I'm a little bit annoyed with myself because I've leased it and I've not used my own planter, which was the whole point of having that planter. But I've spent the money on it now. We probably only have £1,000 of sorghum off this harvest anyway, so. Oh, that was nice. Oh. I am liking that. That is cool. Because it said 5 rows as opposed to the 2 rows that we've got. You know what, should we give it a, let's have a quick go with both of them. Obviously I'll go over the bit that I've gone over. I'll do a strip with this, just to case in point sort of argument. I mean, we're going to use this, we've paid for it now, but in the future, if there's not a massive amount of difference on a field like this, obviously, if you've got a big field like we had the other day, and did it with 3 of us on it. Alright, drop, turn on. What do you, oh, can I? What a fool. Absolute fool. Oh, what a fail. And nothing will eat oats for some stupid reason. Chickens will eat linseed though. Double up on the linseed. What else is there? Oh, I thought that was corn for a minute. We can put the sunflowers in though. And then we'd have to put a sorghum in another field. Is that going to mess everything up? I mean, yes, it is going to mess everything up. Do we want sunflowers? We can use them. What do they sell for? That's not too bad actually, when you think. Twice as much as sorghum. What's linseed going to be now? Right, change your plan, we'll do sunflowers then. Fine, shut up then. Is that... I can't see whether we've... I can't see what's happening. Maybe it's the light. Ooh, yeah. Just about see. It's not too bad actually. It's not the worst. It's not the best either. What an absolute faff. Tell you what, this doesn't hold that much, does it? Down, on. Don't turn it on. You don't turn it on, you just go for it. That's quite interesting. This will be the sunflower field. Change of plan. Forced change, because I didn't do my planning properly. Thinking my best bet. I'm gonna attempt to just take each side off, maybe. And hope. Yeah, I think this is gonna need speeding up, isn't it? Roll the music. missed a strip because I stopped doing my figure of eights. Now I do the figure of eights in the corners. I'll do it again, I'll show you why I'm doing it. I'll do it because if you do occasionally miss the odd bits on the edges when you're turning, in theory you should be able to go back over them. And just sort of cover your own back. It doesn't cost anything on the seed or the fertiliser because if it's been done, it's already seeded and fertilised. So review of this, I like it. I don't know why the dating on that was 2008 because I mean it doesn't even need power. It's just pull along and it trickles out. So it is exactly as you would have had a vintage seeder, really. Would I buy one and use it? If there was one in the sale, I would actually. I think it's a decent bit of kit. Plus you can get bigger sizes of it as well. Obviously we'd have to be careful here because of field sizes and gates and things. It might not work, but this sort of size is perfectly fine. It's not took too long to do. Probably would have took a hell of a lot longer with the two-row planter. But on the whole, I'm quite impressed with it. So it's not a mod that I'll be deleting, put it that way. Especially when it's got a bit of wear and tear on it, and it's so customisable. The planting texture's a little bit frustrating, I'm not going to lie though. Let's adjust that microphone a bit. Ooh. I've got a new mic coming tomorrow to test out that hopefully won't pick up the steering wheel sound in the background. I'm sure I'm going to have missed a few bits on this, you know. Hey ho, it is what it is. Now obviously we are growing sunflower in our garden as well. We can stop doing that if we wanted to. Not a problem if we wanted to do that. However, there's not really any need to. I'd planned to do sunflower anyway. Well, I've still got my cruise control on. Let's unload. Interesting. I do like it. It's a really good mod, really well detailed. It does look vintage to me. Feel free to argue and tell me you don't agree with me if you want to. But my stance is going to be that either way. There I'd left it. In fact, what does the roller need? .25 horsepower. You see, I've only got 14 horsepower on the Porsche. It's a shame. Although I say that, there's a There's a rock breaking contract to come up, and I might be able to put that in my little trailer and drive it over there in the Porsche, so that does sort of make use of it. The rain has started. Let's hope it's not going to be too heavy. I'm going to get wet in this, but it's okay. Love it that. Love it that. Love it that. That's the one. That's take. That's that. Okay. Somewhere on this wall I've put the roller. So what else is there to do going forward? Could have put the roller on the back of that, couldn't I? Could have. I could have seeded and rolled all in one. I don't think that's 3 metres, so. Although, sort of clipping over yourself doesn't really matter, does it? What's... Oh, yes. One needs to drop it down. Engage rolling. Thought it was moving a bit quick. There you go. This is definitely a figure of 8 job for me. That's what the headland's for, so I can do that. Beautiful. Oh, I don't think I'll make you wait on until we've got this finished. You get the idea of what's happening. So the sorghum field is sunflower. Due to some incompetent farmer not checking the calendar and then going like a bull in a china shop and going and leasing a planter. And you know what I've just realised is it's the end of March, so we could have just waited for another day and done it then. But going forward, what do we need to do? I need to feed the cows. I might actually just cruise control this in and try and just do up and downs. I need to feed the cows. I'll pick up that rock breaking contract. Oh, just got out in time. Ooh, maybe do this too. Is that actually the angle of the dangle? Surprising me. Let's try and get a second headland in actually. So yes, I need to sort the cows out. Just missed a bit, that's annoying. Sort the cows out because they'll need a bit of feed. I'll test that out, do the rock breaking. Then we're going to need to crack on with sorting out the dividing of that meadow. we're gonna need a. We definitely need to bring in a plough, don't we? So I'm probably going to need to be looking at the market to see what plough options we've got, which probably leads me to I think we'll have to bring one of the other tractors out, won't we? We only need to lease one though, because it's not it's not huge. It's not a continuous job at the minute. I'm going to do that bit. That will incredibly annoy me. So I'm going to attempt to touch me accelerator. Let's get that and then I'll start. That should give me plenty of turning room at this top end. I want to go for these up and downs so try and make it a bit more uniformed. Hail. Is that hail? No, it's rain. Anywho, we better check this actually, haven't we? Let's just pull up and have a look. I think I should be able to get this done before the rain's gone. So we're looking at 97%, which is probably the 3% we're down, is just because of us not mulching, which isn't too bad. I'm going to get wet and need a shower or get cold, but that is, I think, where we'll leave today's episode. Slight deviation on the plan, but we still have managed to get a field cultivated and planted and fertilised. And rolled, so decent bit of work. I'll have to have a try out of that trailer at some point to see if that makes the feeding a bit easier and makes a bit more use of the Porsche. That's going to be getting wet as well. But let me know what you think, whether I should put precision farming in or not, because it did exist pre 2000. Obviously it's been going for quite a while, you know, a very long time to be fair. Obviously the spraying is probably something we can't do, but we could do things like getting people into soil sample, because we won't be able to do that ourselves. But you would have had people that you could get out to come and sample your soil. It sounds I'm not going to say it. But I mean, there is things that we can do to make it a little bit more immersive. So yeah, if you do want me to do that, pop it in the comments, and I'm more than happy to bring that in. We'll probably have to bring it in for maybe for the next year, but we'll see. I mean, we don't know. We could be sitting on an Oxygen David map soon. A new one might be out soon, so this might need to get wrapped up. But I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you've got any other comments or suggestions, feel free to put them in. Any mods you want me to showcase on this series, any ideas you've got for vintage vehicles or all the such. Oh, I've made a mess of that end, didn't I? But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.